Hey everybody, Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. This is going to be our early Wednesday morning look at Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. Beautiful out here this morning. Another morning of relatively clear skies, although we are expecting to see some clouds moving in later today. Supposed to have more clouds than sun this afternoon, but right now it is absolutely glorious. 64 degrees, going to get up to the upper 70s, maybe 84 in some inland parts of Collier County, southwest Florida today. So it's going to be warm. Water temperature is about 68, 69 degrees, and that water is looking great. Calming down, clearing up. Look at that. The tide is still going out here. Another hour and a half or so before low tide, but look at that water. Beautiful. I have seen a couple of those moon jellyfish washed up along the shoreline this morning during my beach walk, so be careful when you're out here. Keep an eye open for them. Look at that beautiful mile-long beach. Gorgeous. That sun, man, oh man, is that sun bright back here. Look at that. Wowza. Blinding. Little breeze coming out of, feels like maybe the southeast right now. Not too bad. A little bit of red drift algae in the water as well. It's that seaweed kind of looking stuff. You'll see little patches of it here and there in the water, but nothing's going to hurt anything. If you'll walk through it, it's not going to hurt you. But look at that water. Man, it's beautiful. Feels so good walking out here. Feels good, sounds good, smells good, looks good. All of the above. Our friend Barb Grove, the shell lady, she'll be getting set up here, if she's not set up already, on the beach by parking lot 1 with her seashell collection. She's out here on Wednesday mornings now through mid-April from 8 a.m. to 10:30. She's there to talk about seashells with you, answer any questions you might have about shells or any other little treasures you may have found during your morning walks on the beach. Or even if it's something you bought in a gift shop or whatever, or stumbled across at a garage sale. She's gotten some really neat shells at garage sales, Barb Grove. She's got some big, beautiful seashells. Yeah, stop by and say hi to Barb. When you're out here, make it a point to come out on a Wednesday morning to see her. You'll be glad you did. Sky is gorgeous right now. There's a few thin white clouds up there, very, very thin. Hit that share button if you're liking what you're seeing. Tell your friends about Southwest Florida Television. Join me live in the mornings for my beach walks. You can find those on Southwest Florida Television's Facebook page. Right now they're starting, well, my first live feed happens around 6:45. Then I go live again anywhere between 7:15 and 7:30. And I'll be going live again as soon as I finish recording this video. It's a great way to start your morning, a little virtual beach walk. Got a lot of wonderful people following along in the morning. This is my little piece of heaven on earth right here. Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. Look at all that beach. Quiet, but it is going to get busier today. I can guarantee you that. It is going to get very busy. Beautiful mornings like this. This park fills up fast, especially with only 2 parking lots. Barb is over here. Can't miss her. Sitting out here with all her shells and her big straw hat. She's getting the shop set up, getting ready for business over here.
Hi there, my friend.
Good morning, Barb. How are you?
It's a beautiful morning.
So of course, it's Barb Day. It's Wednesday.
It's the shell lady out here.
Yeah, bringing the beautiful weather. I don't know how you do it, but thank you.
I don't deserve any of the credit, any of it. But
Well,
I am just as grateful as everybody else is that the weather's been so nice.
it is beautiful.
And low humidity.
I know. That's what's nice, the low
Whatever
humidity.
you out there in the universe think of Florida, it's usually humidity and heat.
And
It's
mosquitoes.
been cool and mosquitoes. No mosquitoes.
No.
The humidity is just perfect. Cool. Of course, I'm a Minnesota girl, so
Yeah,
cool is,
right.
I'm used to that. But it's been beautiful, and the lapping of the waves is the most soothing, cleansing,
Amen.
healing kind of thing that could ever happen.
You know, I get lost in my thoughts walking along the beach in the morning sometimes. I just start daydreaming.
Yes. I do the same thing, only I get to giggle and chat and laugh with all my friends and family on the beach.
You're fun to talk to. You like talking about anything.
Anything.
I mean, that's what I tell you. It doesn't have to be about seashells.
Got anything on your mind? We're
Come
going
on.
to talk about
She
it.
is she's like our beach psychiatrist here.
Well, I'm setting up my thing, and I've got my Wiggins shells over
Oh, you
here
got your
first.
Wiggins shells? Some of the little treasures from here.
Beautiful blue table there that is so pretty.
Those are all from here.
Those are all from Wiggins. The only one that isn't actually is this one, the deer cowrie.
The cowrie,
But it
that is
came
so
from
cool.
about 4 miles out from Wiggins.
Wow.
It's a friend of mine. There comes one of my friends, Phil. Come on up, Phil.
Oh, Phil. That's beautiful, that deer cowrie.
And a deer, this is about as big as they get.
Uh-huh.
And the deer cowrie is the largest cowrie in the world. So we see a lot of cowries that are in other places,
Mm-hmm.
and they're much smaller. But this one, and you can tell by the teeth.
It's what I always turn it so the sun hits can you get some sun on there? Can you get sun on it? Get light on it? It's there.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
of course.
That is neat.
Isn't that?
Yep.
And then when I turn it like this, you can see why it's a deer cowrie. It looks like a little fawn.
It does.
And when you touch it, that's one thing. I don't do anything with my shells. I may strengthen the some of them that are so fragile that they
Right.
would break instantly. But this came up just exactly the way it was. And a friend of mine who's a commercial fisherman brought this up and immediately said, Barb needs to have this.
She sure does. Lucky Barb.
I'm lucky Barb, but also because I share. I love to share.
Absolutely.
People say you're an expert, and I say, no. I'm just the bringer of shells, and we can talk about shells, and we can research them ourselves, and check the books, and just have a journey.
Yeah, a journey.
Have
I like
a journey
that.
with the shells. That's probably the motto I think I ought to
Have a journey with the
have.
shells.
A journey with the shells.
There you go. Roy's was enjoy the journey. That was his
He
little
always
thing.
did.
He sure
You know
did.
what he'd always say to me? What have you got new? Every time I would show up, he said, "What have you got new?"
He was something.
Well,
He was always thrilled by those big shells.
he really was.
He really he's like, wow.
Well, everybody is.
Oh, absolutely.
You know, the size of something is amazing.
Yep.
But also, you know, when you get into it a little more, the color,
Yes.
the texture. It's like touching the baby's bottom on this. It's so
So soft.
it really is. It's just like,
I never heard it put like that, but
well,
I think that
we
was a
talk
first.
about
I think
everything,
that was a
don't we?
first. You know, you mentioned something, you strengthen some of your shells. How do
I
you
do.
do that? How do you strengthen the shells?
Well,
Probably there's people watching that.
A good example would be the sand dollar.
Uh-huh.
They're very fragile.
Absolutely.
And so they're likely. Now this one is 10 years old. It has been hauled all over the place from Minnesota to Florida. What I have done with these is to take a little bit of that white glue, that Elmer's glue, and dilute it maybe 3-to-1,
Okay.
and just lay them in there for 24 hours and however long you want
Wow.
to do that. And
Nice.
it holds up.
Yeah,
And still you've got the natural color.
I have gotten home with just crumbs of
Crumbs,
sand dollars so many times when I get home. It's just nothing.
If you remember right, I also went home with some beautiful things that turned into black muck.
Oh,
You have to be careful what
Yep.
you take home,
yeah.
because you should always put things back if they're alive, obviously. These did not appear to be live because
Right.
they didn't appear to be animals even,
Uh-huh.
but they were gunky. That's a new word.
Gunky,
too. Yeah.
gunky sand dollars.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing that with us.
Thank you.
It's always good seeing
Thank
you.
you for so many things.
Well, thank you, Barb, for so many things. Thank you for being Barb. What was it? The journey,
I
the
do
journey
that
of
rather
shells.
well.
What was your new slogan? The journey of shells. What was that?
Let's take a journey with these shells.
Take a journey with Barb
because
and her
the
shells.
more you know, the more you want to know, and that moves you forward in learning more about it.
Amen.
Now, I don't know the scientific names of things,
Mm-hmm.
but I can tell you stories.
I bet you can.
Like our famous slipper shell story,
The slipper shell.
born
That-
male,
Those are something.
and they're everywhere on the beach. Everybody can
Yep,
find a
these
slipper,
slipper
shell.
shells.
Born male, turns female, and lays eggs.
Hmm.
Turns male and fertilizes the egg.
Now that,
But that happens more often than you realize under the sea.
really,
So when, you know,
what's going on under the
what's
sea?
going on under the sea.
Sounds like they're having fun, all of the seashells.
And if you know on this particular one, it probably was killed by a moon shell or sharks, something
Ah.
like this.
Oh, okay.
Although this one has a blue eye,
Ooh,
so it's called Paul Newman's eyes.
there you go.
Now you have to be of a generation
To
to
know.
remember Paul Newman's eyes.
Well, everybody, you know, you got all this Newman's Home in the grocery store now.
Yep, that's
you know,
true.
Newman is still alive.
That's true. He's still and doing well.
Yep.
And doing well.
I'm getting low on battery here.
Okay.
So,
Enjoyed
Barb, thank you for sharing some of your shells
to everybody
and your
today.
wonderful happy attitude. Now, I'm going to let you share your knowledge
With my friend
and your happiness with Phil. Good morning, Phil.
Good morning.
Beautiful day, huh? Beautiful.
Howard, closest I'll ever get.
Amen. Amen. Have fun. Thank you, Barb.
Bye, everyone.
Barb Grove. Again, she's out here from 8 to 10:30 on Wednesday mornings down by parking lot 1, Delnor-Wiggins Pass State Park. Come say hi to her, check out her shells. She's got a pile of shells to share with you. Hey, thanks for watching. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, and stay strong. Tally-ho, my friends, tally-ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Rob Stan. God bless.